Go on, Ben,
Go
bro.
on. You want to get something off your chest?
I want to get something on my chest first and foremost. Daigle, you're running this club into the ground, mate. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah,
Seriously.
mate, brother, it's all fucking me. It's
I've
absolutely
had enough.
me.
Daigle,
Mate,
out.
That's it, brother. That's it. It's me. I'm a one-man wrecking machine. The squad's not good enough because of me. The manager's not good enough because of me. Recruitment's not good enough for me. Everything, mate. Sure. As everyone thinks, yeah. Play, bro.
Look. I'm hearing and I've heard it all before about the players not being good enough. And yeah, fine. The players might not be good. Are definitely not good enough for where we want to be. But I'll tell you what, they are good enough for. They're good enough for beating this fucking shit West Ham team at home. I'll tell you that for free. They are miles better than this West Ham team. So I'm telling you, this performance, however shit the players were today, and there are some players that put in disgusting performances today. The manager has got to go tonight, and I've had enough. I've had enough of sticking up for Frank all season. I've had enough of making excuses. I've had enough of seeing small little glimpses of positivity and trying to run with it. The manager is out of his depth. The manager needs to go. He's not fit to be a Tottenham Hotspur manager, and that's where it's at right now.
Correct.
Tell me what it was like. First of all, just touch on the protest. Did you go? Was there a lot of people there? What was going on before the game?
I was there. I think there was more people at Joshua's first birthday party than at the protest, to be honest. Seriously, I was really disappointed. People that were there, were there for a good cause, and all the usual suspects were there, but not many other people were there, to be honest. And it was a really poor. I don't even think there were about 100 people there. That's the honest truth of it. So.
I'm sure reported around 100, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I saw Ali Gold there. I don't even think there was 100 people there. That's the honest truth. And it lasted about 10 minutes.
Oh, is that it?
It literally lasted about 10 minutes. It was a. I feel for the Change for Tottenham guys because they put so much work in, so much hard work in and graft in over the years, particularly last season, and now trying to drum up interest for this season. And the fans are just not receptive to it. So I feel their pain massively. I wish there was a bigger turnout, but unfortunately, it was really poor, really poor.
So inside the stadium, what was the atmosphere like before the game, during the game, after the game? Talk me through it.
Before the game, you know how it is. People on the concourse, songs are going. Start of the game, again. Support for the team, and everyone's trying to back the team, but that first half, as the first half wore on, the football was just sucking the complete life out of the fan base, and loud boos at halftime, probably the loudest I've heard it. Second half, fans perked up a little bit as the performance got a little bit better. We scored the goal. It looked like we were potentially going to go on and score another one, but then as soon as that second goal went in for West Ham, the whole of the South Stand piped up in union saying he's getting sacked in the morning, and a lot louder and a lot longer for what we heard it against Aston Villa. I think the fans spoke tonight, and the fans spoke loud and clear, and for good reason as well. Massive boos at full time, and they booed Frank all the way from the centre circle all the way to going into the dugout as well. And as soon as Frank got off the pitch, they started applauding Bissouma and a few other players that were coming over to the South Stand. So it was a clear message from the South Stand and the fans today that we want Frank out, and he's not the right manager for this football club.
Ben, you were talking about players that you thought put in a disgraceful performance today. Who are you talking about?
I thought Moani was absolute rubbish. I thought Javi Simmons was absolute rubbish. I thought Tell did nothing today. Archie Gray, I thought he got taken off at half-time, and probably rightly so. Porro, I mean, look, I can go through the whole team, to be honest. I thought every single one of them were complete rubbish. The only one I thought were putting in a bit of fight for the team was Bissouma. I thought Bissouma was probably our best player by the end of the game. He's been out of the cold, and you know what, for good reason, coming late to training, balloon gate and all that kind of stuff. But he came in and he showed he wanted to play for the shirt, and I think he put in a better performance in that second half than any Tottenham player did that started the game. So I got to give credit for Bissouma for the performance that he showed. But yeah, I mean, the players just look like they've just got no confidence, no energy to start games. They can only start performing when we're chasing a game. It's the same thing week in, week out. And I'm fed up a bit, man. We've seen good performances from these players. We've seen it. They just can't start games like that because they don't have it in them. They don't believe in the tactics. They don't believe in what this manager is trying to do. So for me, it all comes down to the manager. You know, you look at Manchester United. Let's look at Manchester United. We've been talking about, oh, who can we bring in as interim? What's the point of sacking Frank? I've said that on a number of occasions. But Manchester United have sacked Amorim. They've got an interim in Michael Carrick, and straight away it's much, much better. They've played Manchester City off the park today, and they've won 2-0. They could have scored even more goals. They look brilliant today, Manchester United.
They had 3 disallowed, didn't they?
Yeah. So, you know what I mean? So the only answer here is the manager needs to go. Because if the manager doesn't go right now, we are going to get closer and closer to the relegation zone. And it might still happen. It might still happen if we bring in an interim. But if we don't, I think it's definitely going to happen. I genuinely believe we're just going to keep dropping and dropping. Burnley went up to Anfield. Burnley draw 1-1 at Liverpool, Anfield, right?
Was it full time?
Yeah, they drew, yeah, and we got them next.
You know what I mean? I was talking to you, Sim, a few days ago saying, oh, West Ham and Burnley, definite 6 points. Well, we've lost to West Ham. And I'm telling you, we ain't going up to Turf Moor and getting anything on this evidence. There is no chance. So if we lose to Burnley or even just draw against Burnley, we genuinely are in a relegation battle this season. Like, genuinely, with the fixtures that we've got coming up next. Like, this isn't a joke anymore.
No, it's not, Ben. In all honesty, I think it needs to be done with a new guy in the on the touchline before the Borussia Dortmund game, because the
manager needs to go tonight, Brian. He needs to go tonight.
That's what I'm saying.
There is no negotiations anymore. Like, literally, he's shown in this time he is not fit to be a Tottenham Hotspur manager. He has no sort of. He's got nothing. He's got nothing to what it takes to be a Spurs manager. I'm sorry, and I'm the one that backed him. Me and you, Brian, we were backing him. Obviously, you maybe a bit more than me, but I still backed him massively. And you know,
so maybe it's you that maybe it's all your fault, Ben. When you came on and said it was all my fault, maybe it's all your fault.
Yeah, look, I put my hands up. You know, I got it completely wrong. This guy is not fit to be manager of this football club, and I cannot see there is any way of him turning it around. The players just look lost, and if we keep this manager till the end of the season, then God knows what happens in the summer with the likes of Mickey van der Ven and the players that we want to keep, because we're just a joke at the moment. We're an absolute joke.
Frank has said in a quote after the game, I still think we are closer to turning it around than further away.
Shut up.
That's what he said.
So no, I'm not telling you to shut up. I'm not telling you to shut up, mate. You can't go.
Can you see where it's coming from?
You can't go to. You can't go 2 wins in 15 Premier League games and say I'm close to turning it around. You're not.
I don't care. Look, at the end of the day, right? We're in this position because we're in this position. We're in this position because of the way he sets us up and the way we play our football. We can't keep saying every single game, we were so close to turning it around. We were so close to staying in the FA Cup. We were so close to this. We were so close to that. Every game, we're chasing it. Every game, we look okay because we're chasing the game. How about play like that from the first minute and then see what can happen? You know what I mean? Like, the way we set up, the way we're starting games, the first halves that we're showing is literally the worst I've seen ever, properly, ever. You're looking on that football pitch and you're trying to take something. You're trying to look at something to take away and be like, you know what? Things are going to turn around. There's nothing. There's only so many black eyes that a man can take, man. Every time I watch Spurs play, it feels like I'm getting beaten up. Seriously, like in the last year and a half, at this stadium, I think I've seen more losses here than I've seen in the previous 5 years. It's crazy. The losses that we've taken to Leicester, to West Ham, to Wolves, to all these shit teams that are probably not even going to be in this league for long or not in this league anymore. It's just like, I've had enough of it, seriously. I've had enough of this football club. I've had enough of the way this club is run. I've had enough of this manager. I've had enough of the majority of these players as well. But the only thing that can change in the short term is the manager. And hope for a new manager bounce and take us through and keep us up for the rest of the season, and then we assess things at the end of the season. But right now, all I know is the manager needs to go.
Johnny Heitinga will probably be it, won't he?
Interim.
Yeah, bring him in. Why not? He failed at Ajax, so he fits the bill.
One other thing to touch on, Conor Gallagher. We saw his debut today. Any thoughts on him?
Yeah, he put a few nice challenges in. That's about it. What can I say? Like, There is nothing on Football Merit that I can take any positivity from that. Nothing. Like, it was nice to see him. He got a nice ovation at the beginning of the game, but he was part of a shambles of a performance today. So I can't really talk about him in a positive light too much today.
One other question I want to ask for you. Is it time to see Kinski start in goal? Because, again, Vicario, brilliant first half save, the header, but the calamity and blaming everything apart from him at the corner, how many more mishaps are we going to have to deal with?
So I actually haven't seen it. I haven't seen the goal properly because it was obviously down the other end of the pitch. I haven't seen the replay. I heard he flapped at it. And is that just what it was? Really bad goalkeeping mistake?
Yeah, well, you had like Wilson backing into him, but he wasn't really fouling him, and Vicario should have been stronger.
The whole back
Vicario
line
was saying, "Oh, he's holding on to my arm," but then you look at the replay, he wasn't holding on to his arm.
And they were just, the team were just bullied, weren't they?
Yeah,
they were just literally bullied. But with Vicario, do you reckon it's time now to say, right, Kinski, because it keeps happening, doesn't it?
To be honest, I think we got way bigger problems than Vicario. That's the honest truth. So. Yeah, look, Vicario might have made a mistake today from the corner, but Kinski could probably come in and he'll probably do even worse. So I think Vicario is a better goalkeeper than Kinski. I don't think Kinski's ready. I just think, we just need a new goalkeeper. That's the reality. I don't think Kinski's the answer, in my opinion. I don't think dropping Vicario for him is the answer. So I think we need to dip into the market and we need to bring in a proper keeper.
And on top of all things today, another Dr. Tottenham prescription given out. 10 games without a win, West Ham, and we've been beaten by them.
Yep.
Not only 10 games without a win, Sim. They haven't won an away game since the 31st of August. 31st of August, and we've just gone, come to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, we'll give you 3 points. Here you go, easy does it. And first half, they were popping it around us like we made them actually look like a decent team today. Unbelievable. Honestly. I couldn't believe what I was seeing in that first half.
They were ripping us apart.
I know. I was sitting there with Mr. Box Office just in front of me.
Dear.
And I was watching that and I was just like, can life get any worse right now? Seriously, like my head is like completely on Mars. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to feel. This club is going to be the absolute end of me, man. And I can't watch this shit anymore. I really can't. West Ham, this West Ham team, without their best player in Paqueta, or their second best player, whatever you want to call it.
Paqueta, fucking hell, he wasn't even playing.
Yep.
Forgot about that.
You know what I mean? And they're popping it around us like we're a Conference League side. And I tell you what, we're so lucky that we played Aston Villa in the third round of the FA Cup, because if we would have played Tamworth in the third round of the FA Cup, we would have lost. If we would have played Macclesfield, I'm telling you, we would have lost. This team and this manager, they don't gel. They don't have it in them. They don't have it in them to get any sort of result. It's madness. West Ham and Wolves at home we have lost to this season.
Do you think, as much as everyone's calling for him to go, Friday we had a bunch of reports, didn't we, that he's safe, they don't want to make any rash decisions. They even said this game isn't must-win for him. So do you think they'll keep him?
Well, we heard that about, apparently that was the PR for Nuno as well. They were saying, this isn't do or die for Nuno. But it's going to test their bottle now. It's really going to test their bottle to see if they stick with their word. I don't think they will. I think they have to sack him. I think they don't have a choice anymore. I really do. Like, what choice can you have? If you're losing a game like this, we got Dortmund on Tuesday. We go up to Burnley. Maybe they give it to the Burnley game. And if you lose the Burnley game, but we need 3 points. 3 points is today was a must win. So Burnley is like, we need 6 points against Burnley, you know what I mean? It's just like, oh, man.
Good luck with that.
They have to sack him, they have to.
Vino will go into hiding now that he's done his press release yesterday.
Yeah.
He'll go hiding, won't have anything to say. We'll just kick
He
the
can't
can
go
further down
hiding,
the
he
road.
needs to be drawing up that P45. That's what he needs to do right now.
Draw his own one up.
Yeah, he can draw his own one up as well, to be fair.
All right, well, there you have it. We'll see you in the studio tomorrow for more of this and absolute depression.
Yeah, and I tell you what, me and you and all three of us will turn up a lot more than this fucking team will do every week and this manager will do.
Yep.
Absolutely right.
We'll be there. We'll be there every week.
Ben, look forward to it, mate. You and me are doing Dortmund on Tuesday.
Well, at least we'll do it together.
Exactly, brother. Exactly.
Nice one. I'll see you tomorrow.
See you later.
Later, bro.